I'm in my room, in my old room. I still live with my mom and I still play video games. I still masturbate. I still do all these negative habits, negative behaviors in life, which, as you probably know, are a bad thing for your life and you probably shouldn't do them excessively. While I was doing them at least 10 times a day. At some points even 30 times a day, which is horrible. And every single time I would look at people, I would be kind of surprised and weirded out. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Seriously, how can you enjoy being out in nature? It's just a fucking tree, bro. Come on, like what the fuck? You're enjoying a tree? Come on, bro. You have something wrong with you. You don't have all your screws in your head. I always thought about those people in this manner. And I kept on doing my own thing until I came to the point of no return, which was suicidal thoughts. Thankfully, nothing happened. I found a video which helped me out, changed my life completely. And the more I started following the advice I heard in the video, the more and more I was actually, how do I even say it, aware of myself, aware of the world. I slowly began to move away from these habits. Yes, they were still enjoyable, but I started to slowly move away and get closer to other stuff, which previously I kind of neglected and even hated to some extent. So, if I right now look at this picture behind me, it's not just a blank picture that I can find on Google. I can see the details, the brush, and the artist went over, and I can actually appreciate that. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't have it any other way. I can appreciate this, I can appreciate my table, my life, the house that I'm currently in, the nice view that we got, everything. I can appreciate this picture over here, the air that I'm currently breathing, and the nice scent in the air. I can appreciate all of this because I started going on the right path. And you may still be stuck where I was for a long while of my life. You may be still thinking, oh, but masturbation, what's so unhealthy about that? Well, here is the thing, man. Imagine a few years down the line, you're about 30 years old, you get your wife, somehow you get her, and you finally have children. Your life isn't that great, but you have a child and your wife is happy, everybody is happy, and you're like, yeah, kind of happy, but you're not that excited as everyone else. You're kind of even weirded out. Like, what are these people on about? It's just a human being being born. She starts growing up, or he starts growing up, and you still can't find the joy inside them. You can't. They are 6 years old, 7 years old, 9, 16, 30 years old, just as you are. They have children themselves, and they did not experience the love that you should give them. And you also did not experience the experiences that you would have experienced if you just simply took good care of your dopamine. Which is the whole reason why I am recording this video, and why some people can actually enjoy a picture, while some people cannot even enjoy a nice drink outside with friends. So what am I exactly talking about? You see, imagine you have a dopamine receptor right now, and that dopamine is like my hand right now. It looks like this. And every single time that dopamine receptor receives a point of dopamine, it would look like this. It's just enough. And you would feel happy. For example, you go out with friends or you go out in nature and you feel happy because you're in nature or you are with your friends. You socialize. Now, the interesting part comes when it comes down to masturbation. Imagine this is the dopamine receptor, but now you don't have just one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they all try to go into the same dopamine. They flood it until it eventually opens up like this. And it will not return to its natural position just like that. No, it needs some time. So now, when you go out in nature, you try to get the dopamine, but it doesn't fit. You still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places that you need to feel. To actually feel happy. And the problem is many people get stuck in this illusion. They start to believe, hey, nothing is gonna make me happy just as masturbation. Nothing is gonna make me happy like porn would. Yes, of course it won't make you happy because this thing is already open and it needs some time to close. That's the whole point. And how much time does it take? Well, 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes 4. That's all you have to go through. And many people are not willing to go through it, which is the sad reality. So the moment I started healing this, the day I decided to make the change, one day I was feeling suicidal while fapping 30 times a day. The next day I was on the top of my game, literally being someone that I never thought I would be, cleaning my room, meditating, journaling, exercising at home, doing activities that people would never do. I would never do myself. And it was only because I started taking care of my dopamine. So that's what masturbation does to you. Now it's your choice. Will you keep on masturbating and ruin your future? I gave you the answers. I gave you what you needed to hear. You know the two sides of the fence. One of them is with rotten grass. Grass that looks disgusting and even smells disgusting. Grass which is gone, non-existent anymore, burned by the sun. It looks like a sewer when it rains, and you would not like to be in that place. And on the other side is a beautiful green grass with not a single yellow spot on it. Which place would you like to go? We both know where you want to be. And the right path is always the harder one. So it will be hard. I'm not gonna sugarcoat you. I'm not gonna say to you, hey, all you need to do is just do that and that's it. No. You will have to go on a hard journey. You will have to go on and actually realize what you're fighting for in this life. But the moment you do realize that, the moment you find out why you want to quit masturbation, that's the moment where everything changes, bro. That's the moment where you finally become successful. So now, I know it can be hard being alone. And for that reason, I invite you to click the first link in the description and join my community. Inside there, you will find people such as yourself who have watched this exact same video. You will find me, and we will hold you accountable, and you can do the same for us, so that you and us can progress at the same time. So become a part of us. Become someone who actually cares about his future. Become someone who chooses delayed over instant gratification. The future, your future, is in your hand now. And only you make the choice.